Hey everyone, yeah, sorry about last night. I didn't get a chance to close out the vlog. I got to Oregon about 7 last night. It's rainy, thank God it wasn't snowing. So I'm here at the creamery, they're done. I was just waiting for them to give me instruction from my company to find out where the hell I'm going next. So I'm going to this place called Bonanza, Oregon. It's like 200 miles away, dude. It's freaking far. But yeah, I'm gonna check out the truck right now real quick before I leave. That we can get on the road. Airbags could be a little better. Checking my tires. Yeah, and I'm so freaking hungry. I would have made my eggs and wieners, but I don't I'm running very low on the butane. So, all right, yeah, that's why I didn't cook my eggs and wieners. So I'm running low on butane, and I'm afraid that, you know, if I start cooking, it's gonna, you know, stop mid-cook, you know, and yeah, that would suck. So, here we go.
After 600 feet, turn right onto West 7th Avenue.
All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, so I'm heading towards Bonanza. And that's where I'm going. Let's see, that's 8th. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be making a left. Alright, so yeah, I'll once I get on the road, and then, you know, I'll hit you guys up, let you guys know what's going on. But I'm gonna be on the road for a little while. But I want to find something to eat. I'm starving. Or if I run into one of the truck stops that I get the little containers from, I'm gonna stop there and get it, because I'd much rather do that, you know, and cook my own food. Because it's like I got all this food on board, and now I'm gonna be struggling to cook it. Oh, great. So, yeah, once I get going here, everything will be all good. There you go. Look at me. Right off of a residential road. It's a busy road here too. Come on. Man, really? Well, anyway, I'll catch you guys up later. Bye. All right, everybody. Woo! Okay. Chain laws, they're in effect. I'm hot as hell. So I had to pull over and chain up. Damn it, I'm dirty as shit too. Chain up for the first time in a long time, because I don't chain. So now I gotta watch my chains, make sure they don't pop off. But what I'm worried about is them popping off. I'm worried about them popping off. So I'm gonna watch them. Not gonna take off too fast. But me and a few other drivers were kind of like, well, why, you know? What's the... There's a driver right there, he's trying to chain up too. Damn. I'm gonna pull over and kind of check them. And the most I can go is like 25 miles an hour. So, but let's go check them right now. Oh my gosh, nose is running. Let's go check. Let's go check. I don't have my, what do you call it, handy, so I'm just gonna do it this way. I want to check, make sure they're not flying off. I don't know, man. I don't know. That one don't look tight enough. It's on there though. Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, that one's good too, but just checking out my drives because, you know, you can see all the snow. Yeah, that one looks good. I just, you know, I don't trust them. I don't trust anything that you gotta throw on a tire and it spins and risks popping off. No, I just don't trust that shit. And then like, I'm watching some of these drivers, and dude, they're flying by like they ain't got chains on. So all right, let's go, because I gotta get to that dairy, wherever the hell it is. But the thing is that the officers in the area, they want to, there's a driver right there. Oh, man. Yeah, the officers in the area, they want us chaining. So oh man, these guys, see these guys, dude, they're gonna come flying around the mountain right now. For some reason, like, I don't know, like it just doesn't want to change gears. I don't know. There's no snow compacted on the ground. Like, it's not sticking. It is cold. It's only 38 degrees supposedly. Damn, what a rough ride. So now I got a rough ride. And you know, these cars are going by and they don't have chains on. I'm empty as shit. So weird, but man, as you guys can see, it's white. It's white out here. And man, this took me about an hour because I haven't chained in a long time. And I've chained cars, but I've never chained a rig. So this is the first time I've done it. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad that it happened. You know, I'm glad it happened because it lets me know that, hey, if I ever have to chain, I can do it. You know, I just don't trust any of that crap, you know. I know to put stuff, you know, like how to face them, put sharp objects outside, you know, and do it that way. But I just don't trust any of this crap. So I'm gonna let this driver go by. Whoa. Seeing these other drivers, they're coming. And those are loggers. Those guys, man, they're gone. See this guy, oh wow, he didn't put his chains on. He's like, screw that, I'm not doing that shit. You know, because it sucks, man. I ain't gonna lie, dude. It freaking sucks. But so far, I don't see any chains on the ground, so. Everybody's chaining right now, everybody, except for cars. I don't know why. So, if you get caught, now I talked to another driver because he was the first guy chaining. Whoa. And I said, hey, bud, you know, what's up? You know, is the chain laws in effect? I said, yeah, chain laws are in effect. He goes, I just got yelled at by an officer up here because he didn't have his chains on. But the thing is, like I said, the snow's not sticking. And that's kind of like, you know, a rule of thumb. Like, okay, if it starts to stick, you might want to start chaining. But then again, I'm at a really high altitude. I've never been up here before. Really high altitude, and never had to come this way. I've never been to this place. I followed a GPS that has no signal. My GPS, I go with the trucker's path, and even when you don't have signal, it still follows that direction. So you still know where you're going to go, which is great. It's awesome. That's why I pay money for it. I've tried Rand McNally's and all that shit, and yeah, I had a Garmin, lasted me a year. It was done. $500 down the drain. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna get those again. But anyway, so yeah, I've never been up here, and I know I could go faster, but I think you're allowed up to like 25 miles an hour. But I don't know, man. You know, I've driven in snow before, like through the 80, going through like Donner, and then of course, you know, the Truckee area. But I've never had to chain up, you know. As long as it's wet, it's still flying on the tires. I keep going. Drivers do the same thing. The first time I driven through snow, I was with the company Moga, and I pulled over because there's a certain area on Donner where you got to pull over. It's mandatory, and just to kind of check things out, you got to chain, whatever. Dude, I seen these drivers go by, and I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. So I took off, man, and like I said, it was still wet, so just kept going. But it's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, it's beautiful. It's real pretty. Yeah, it just sucks, man. But now I got a rough ride, and I won't slip. that's the cool thing, you know. At least I hope not. You know, but it's real pretty out here. I mean, it's beautiful. Talk about, you know, a white Christmas. This is nice. It's awesome. I'm just kind of like, see, right now I'm empty. I'm going up here to get cleaned. This is so stupid, but whatever. So I'm going up here to get washed out at the dairy. Now apparently they have hookups for that, and then not only that, but I guess they're gonna fill me up too. So they must do it all. You know, I don't know what dairy is out here, up in the mountains, way out in the boonies. I have no idea. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. You know, so we'll see. I didn't hear my chains. Okay, they're still there, but there is some snow on the ground. See, that's where it's supposed to be like, okay, chain up, you know. Okay, they're still on. They're still on. Yeah, see, that guy's flying too, and he's got chains on. She don't have chains. But I guess as long as the four-wheeler's got like some type of snow tire, you know, you can get away with it. They even said that too, like for big rigs, to have like those traction tires, and then you'll be okay. But I don't know. I wonder how expensive those are. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I'm gonna turn you guys around. That way you guys can get some look at the beauty of all the white, you know, Christmas trees, I call them. But yeah. Everybody's taking off their chains. I just did mine. Oh God. There's a plow behind me. I want him to go before me. I guess not. Yeah, I had to take my chains off. And here we go. Man, just walking on the road, it's super icy. I was slipping and sliding everywhere. You got, look at all these people. You got this guy getting his legs run over. All these people are, these guys to our left, my driver's side, they're chaining to go down what I just came up. So they're in for a treat. Because that's like the biggest hill, apparently. That's what the other drivers were saying. So let's rock and roll. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys. Hopefully it doesn't get too squirrely. Hey everyone. So I made it to my location here in Oregon, and man, it's way up here. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. You look outside, it looks like what I imagine Alaska would look like. And it's funny. I had talked to the owner. This is an Organic West load, and I talked to the owner, and he was kind of guiding me through, because where the GPS took me, that was not the place that I was supposed to be at. So the place that I'm supposed to be at is actually here. I'm at their yard, which is like Organic West / California Freight. So came here, now I'm here, and dropped my tank, which is our tank, and then they're supposed to come pick it up. They're gonna go wash it, and then I'm gonna leave out like 5 in the morning tomorrow, and I have already connected to their tank, which is kind of weird, and I'll leave out early in the morning, probably about 5, maybe 4:30, and go take care of that. I gotta go to Portland tomorrow. But the guys were telling me, they were like, which way did you come? And I says, I came to the 85. I think it's the 85. They're like, oh no. They're like, how was it, man? Did you have to chain up? And I go, yeah. I go, yeah, man. I go, chain laws were in effect. We had to chain up, man. It was whiteout conditions. You couldn't see nothing, dude. It was just white. And so I met a few of their guys, pretty cool guys. And they're like, no, bro, go 140. I go, okay, so just take 140 down to, I go, that will take me back to the 5. And they said, yeah. From there on, dude, all the way straight to Portland. And then, after you're done, stop somewhere, and crash out for the night, whatever. And then they're like, so who's picking up your guys' tank? I go, I don't know. But I don't know if it's going to be me. I'm just like, I don't want to come back up here, man. It's crazy. But no, they're saying that, oh, just stay at 140, go to the 5. It's way better. No chaining. If you have to change it, it must be really bad. And but they said usually they keep it really nice and tidy, kind of like after I had unchained and kept coming this way, man. They really keep their roads nice and tidy. Like, hardly any ice, so I seen a couple of accidents, but there was hardly any ice, no snow on the roads at all. Like, they just do a very, very good job. So it made me feel a lot more comfortable driving in it. And that was the first time I had actually chained before. I've chained a car, but I've never chained a truck this big. So that was pretty interesting. I'd have to say that was pretty interesting, so yeah, I got dirty, I got wet, the whole 9 yards. So now I'm just letting my stuff dry off and all that. But other than that, it was a pretty productive day. And it's just one of those things, man. It's just like, I'm glad it happened, though. I am glad it happened, because it's a learning experience. And I hate to say it this way, but I had to get my cherry pop someday. So, and that's just how it goes. But I enjoy the experience, and that's an experience I'll never forget. So, but anyway, I'm gonna close out this vlog. Thank you guys for watching and paying attention and giving a crap. But yeah, I might vlog tomorrow, might not, depending on what happens. But I still got to put this video together and then upload it, and hopefully I got enough signal. So but you guys have a good night. I'm going to bed. See ya.